Welcome to the Generation Game Christmas Show with your host, Jim Davidson.
I've got the big break suit back on. Well, we've got a very special show for you this week. All the games have a Christmas theme, and they're being played tonight by celebrity contestants and their relatives. There we are. The big difference is they're not trying to win prizes for themselves tonight, because the winner, right, if the winner remembers 15 prizes on the conveyor belt, everyone in the studio audience wins the superstar prize. Now, that is a fact, that. I'm messing around. You went to the end. It's great. This is a real big prize. How generous can the BBC be? Yes, well, it is Christmas. Have you noticed it's Christmas? I want to know, why does it always come round Christmas, right, when the shops are so crowded? Now, have you seen the presents they're selling kids now? I bought my lad a laser gun, a rocket launcher, a remote control tank, a set of miniature hand grenades, and the paper they wrap them up in said peace on earth. So say hello to my favourite piece, Sally Meen. What plans you got for Christmas?
Well, I've decided, because of this stress, I'm going to go on a diet.
Yeah, I hate diets. I tried dieting once. Right, nothing but fruit and wine for a month.
Did you lose anything?
Yes, half a stone and my driving licence. The oldest are the best. No, I've got my own... I've got my own special diet.
What's that, then?
Well, what I do, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know this, this is a tip from a viewer. Every time I don't get a big laugh on this show, I go without food for a day.
I thought you'd lost weight.
Shut up. Let's meet the contestants. Hello there. How you doing? Yes. Now, you all think you're going to get off lightly tonight, don't you? Wrong. Sally, press button B.
Vicky Michelle, as we all know well, played Sexy Yvette, the French coquette in Allo Allo. Vicky is a highly experienced panto performer, has played every kind of part from a gentle genie to a wicked queen, acted in stage plays with the lovely Lionel Blair and cuddly Dudley Moore, and added comedy support to a gaggle of famous funny men. Vicky's nephew, Eddie Reeves, is a lettings negotiator who happens to be football crazy. He started riding a motorbike at the age of 3 and went on to do stunt riding, during which he used to give his grandma heart attacks by jumping a mini bike over 4 people and terrifying her 2 dogs. Are you ready for Vicky and Eddie?
Yeah, great. Now, Vicky, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Worried about tonight?
No, I'm a bit nervous, Jim.
Bit
because
nervous?
I don't know what you've got in store.
No, not me. Where are you doing panto?
Swansea, at the Grand Swansea.
Oh, in Wales.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Oh, lovely, in Wales, yes, Jack and the Beanstalk.
With Patrick Mower.
Yes, after the commercial. Can we get on with the game now?
Mannix.
Is she like this all the time?
Zoe
Hello, mate.
Nichols.
How are you?
Not bad, mate.
Are you all right?
Yeah, she's like that all the time, all the time.
Did you ever try and jump a motorbike? 3 years old, you were driving a motorbike?
Yeah, 3 years old, yeah. Dad was a speedway rider, so...
Really? So what was it like having a famous auntie?
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. It all depends. If you do nice things, they like it. But if you do sort of things like this on the television, it does cause a stir. Have a look at this, folks. This is pre-French.
Read all about it! Strange fiendish attack on Prime Minister's butler! Police at bedside! Call Stroop! Struck a light! God bless you, go! Read all...
Yeah. Now then. No points for that. No points, but what was that from? Can you tell us?
That was the 2 Ronnies. I was working with the 2 Ronnies.
Yeah, and that was from the Phantom
Raspberry Blower.
Yes.
Of old London town.
That's it. And you learning your Cockney accent?
I was a Victorian newspaper vendor.
How long ago was that?
Oh, I can't remember. It was a long time ago.
Yeah,
it was a long time
ago. Take him a round of applause for Eddie and Vicky. Your turn now. Oh, no. We've dug deep here.
like
We have
Shrek.
dug deep. Back to the old army days. It's all coming out. Yes.
Jim, you wouldn't do that.
Yes, Chris is coming out the closet. Come on, Sal, hit the button.
Chris was born in North London and for 15 years was an active member of the British Army. He was awarded the MBE in 1991 in recognition of his achievements in sport, which include winning countless gold, silver and bronze medals, most notably his great triumph in 1990, when he won an individual gold medal in the European Championships for beating David Henry's 22-year-old record. Chris is the current record holder for the British 400-metre relay, and his wife Monica is the director of a company dedicated to health and fitness, whose motto is, "Fitness is our business, your health is our concern." Monica and Chris have been Mr. and Mrs. for 14 years and have 2 daughters named Ashanti and Shakira. Say hello to a sporty lady and her happy hurdler, Monica and Chris.
Yes. What?
Can you do anything with Jim? Can you sort Jim out?
I'm fit, mate. I'm fit. Never mind about that. I had this Mr. Motivator. He got me doing press-ups. It's embarrassing. I only did about 4 and I couldn't move my arm for a couple of days. No, it's all that. I've decided, though, to move my muscles down here. Is it padding? You know what I mean?
I noticed, Jim.
Did you notice that?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Because I used to drink a lot. When I fall over, I could rock myself to sleep, you see. That's so do you actually train him?
I wouldn't attempt that, no. He's hopeless now.
He is hopeless. Is he gone to pieces?
Yeah, I'm a fat boy now, Jim.
Yeah, you're not that fat.
I thought to myself, I'm going to be on Jim's show, I've got to be like Jim. So me and Jim, mate, we're sorted, mate. We're happening together.
No, you've really put me off now. I'm holding my stomach in now. I'm standing here like this. Look, we got to be in a film. I love this. Watch this.
And he's got it right. Akabushi comes home to take the goal for Great Britain. He's realised what he's done. He's the new European champion.
Talk about happy. Every emotion in the world. This is what I love this. Here's why we all love you, Chris. Look at this. Yeah. Great stuff.
I was slightly excited, Chris, slightly excited.
What we all want to know, what we all really love, how did you feel at that moment?
Well, I happened to be there and I was just very delighted for him.
Oh, it's great. I think that's a slight understatement. Well, I know. Well, give him a nice round of applause, folks. Here we go. Now, let's start the show with a bit of culture. Here are 4 young dancers from the ballet Rambert School dancing a Generation Game version of the Nutcracker. Oh. Actually, for the girls. That was fantastic. Can't wait to see Chris in a pair of tights. This is John. Hi, John.
Hey, you all right?
How are you? How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. Smashing. And where are you all from?
We're from Ballet Rumbear,
Yeah.
which is in Twickenham.
Twickenham. Now then, what tip can you give our contestants here who are going to do all that?
Well, basically
now.
just try and follow us and smile when it goes wrong, and that's about it, really.
OK, well, there we are, folks. Chris, start smiling. Here we go, then. The ballet demonstration team of the Generation Game Nutcrackers. Leg up, Vicky, get your leg up, dear. Oh! Trying to get in there. You'll give yourself 2 black eyes. Yay! Hey, Chris, get the shirt up a bit more. There's the hurdles, Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to do the marking, but first we thank the Ballet Rumbear. Here we go, then. Now then, let's just have a look at our celebrities. We're going to mark these in teams, ladies and gentlemen. So there we are. There's Vicky and Eddie. Press your buttons, please. 15, is that good? 15, 7.5? OK, then, let's check out the old Akabooses here. There he is. He's making himself look like James Bond. There, press your buttons, please. 18. All right, Sal, let's have a look at the scores.
OK. Well, it's early days, but Eddie and Vicky have 15, but Monica and Chris are just ahead with 18.
Monica and Chris. Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without a cake, would it? So here's how to make your Christmas cake good enough to eat, as demonstrated by Emma Crowhurst. Hello, Emma.
You're a smoothie.
What? I am a smoothie. Where are you from, Emma?
I'm from the Leith School of Food and Wine in Kensington.
And you're a teacher?
I'm a teacher.
And what are we gonna have today, Jeffrey?
I'm going to decorate for you a very festive Yule log.
We got a Yule log.
OK, first of all, we need to fill without spilling
What's
too
that?
much. This is the chocolate icing.
Can I have a...
You can have a little lick. I said a little lick.
Can I have a go at that, please?
You won't like it.
Well, I will like it. I like this stuff. What is it?
You won't like it.
I will like it.
Taste it.
Don't do it.
OK, and we're now cutting the cake.
Can't look at it now.
And we're now doing a bit of piping.
Is the Scotsman coming on?
Certainly not.
Oh, that piping.
So we're piping along.
On the crest of a wave, there you go, look. So, ploughed field from the air.
Just a little bit down here.
A little bit down there.
Swap bags.
So this is what? This is like the ends of the log.
This is supposed to be the bit that you see when you cut the tree.
Sap, dear. Right.
A little bit of a sprinkle.
Yes.
And some festive holly.
Holly, yes.
And then
And then...
a little bit of writing.
Right.
Oh, gosh. How long do we have to do this? How long do we have to do this?
A couple of hours. Is it the writing that put you off? You don't have to do... Look at that! Oh, Merry Christmas! Fantastic! Well, off you go, contestants. You go over there and get your aprons on. Thank you very much, madame.
Cheers.
More chocolate.
Oh, get out.
Come on, your time starts now. Don't make the mess.
Don't look, kids, don't look, kids.
Go in.
Ah!
Oh, my God.
Ah! How you doing?
Oh, not very well.
Oh, Monica, this is quite good. Come on here this way, that's it.
Oh, Jim, wenn du wüsstest.
Oh, yes. Monica's from Germany. Perhaps you'd like to explain to people in Germany who've been watching this over in Germany just exactly about this show.
Ich wünschte, Jim würde mir aus dem Weg gehen, dann ginge das hier schneller. Und das meine ich ganz ernst, aber er glaubt mir das nicht und darum steht er hier immer noch.
She loves me. I'll find out what you said later. Vicky, how are we doing, my dear?
I can't get it out. It's stuck.
We'll squeeze harder.
Give it a squeeze.
That's it. Oh, that's good.
Salty.
Oh, no.
Check this out.
Oh, no.
OK, you want to start getting the ends on now. Get your ends on. Now, you've got to squeeze that one hard. What are you doing? That's it. Slap it on. Slap it on. How you doing there, Eddie? Oh, that's a good mate. You can write in German if you want for all the Kinder. OK, time's up, time's up, time's up. Give him a nice clap, folks. Let's have a look. Do it, this is. Get in there! This looks quite good, actually. There we are. What's the writing?
Merry Chris. Got a happy Chris.
Merry Chris, there we are. It's that way round.
You gotta say it. All right.
Yes. Now then, it says, this is the best I can do under these circumstances. What did it say? What did it say on there?
Frohe Weihnachten.
What does that mean?
Merry Christmas.
Oh. I should have guessed, really, tonight. Let's have a look. Merry Christmas in German there. Here we are, soon. quickly on. Vicky.
Yes.
Oh, that's a nice one. I like that little bit.
I dropped the thingy. I was doing.
But it looks like a little bit of snow in that.
It does. It does. That's it.
Here we are.
No, it goes the other way round.
What other way round?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Right.
So you get that.
Right.
Okay. That won't fall off. It won't fall off. It won't fall off. There you go. There you go, mate. There. Let's have a little. Well, yes. Not too bad. Looks like Gibraltar from the air. There we are. And Mary sort of...
Eczema.
There we are. Well, that's not bad at all. What do you think? Should we go and do some marking? Yeah, let's do some marking. Here we go.
Hey. All right. Let's do some marking on the cake.
There's Eddie's Rock of Gibraltar. Press your buttons, please. A 5. Not bad. Vicky Michelle, you are as beautiful as you are talented, which is loads. Look at that.
Thank you.
What a rotten cook, though. Press your buttons for Vicky.
Not bad.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A 5. It's another 5. Wow, look at you, look great on the big screen. Film star next day, athletic champion and the film star wife. Press your buttons for the cake that's about to drop off. A 7. Chris, I don't know about hygiene, mate, but it's a good effort, but mucky pup. Press your buttons for Chris.
Don't eat it. Don't eat it.
Come on, Sally. Shut up.
Well, Eddie and Vicky did very well with 25, but Monica and Chris have scored 33.
Oh, I Use this side. Use this. Well, you scraped through there. Hello, darling. Oh, everyone tastes the chocolate still.
Sticky hand.
All right, Vic. All right, Eddie. Good to see you, mate. Be careful on your motorbike, jumping over people. Little prezzy for you, Frank. What have we got?
Jim, they've each won a genuine Yule log and a bottle of festive champagne.
Genuine Yule log and a little bottle of champagne there. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. See you, Eddie. Off you go. Take care. Get off, get off. Just get off. Just go away. We're going to have trouble with him. OK, let's have some more. Found out what they're all about, and we, Sally.
We're so glad Gloria was able to take time off from her hectic schedule to relax with us tonight, because let's face it, she needs a rest. Not content with appearing regularly on TV and radio, she's the author of a best-selling autobiography, the star of her own exercise video, has compiled a cookbook of traditional recipes, appears each Christmas in Panto, and is about to embark on a series of international television interviews with famous celebrities, which will take her around the world and back. Phew! Gloria's son Michael coordinates in-flight video and audio channels and has worked as a TV researcher. In his spare time, he sponsors walks to raise money for the handicapped and organises holidays for blind children. Aren't they a busy pair? That's Gloria and Mike.
Yeah. Yes, it's a real show busy family. Did it start off to be that way, Gloria? Did you think, right, let's get the boys and girls?
Not particularly, no. I mean, it's just I was doing a nightly television programme in Northern Ireland, and it was quite funny. All the kids used to come in after school, do their homework in the corner. I'd be doing all my work. And, I mean, there were lots of instances. Michael used to get caught behind the weatherboard.
My French daughter was like, you know, trying to get a bit of help, and then behind the weatherboard quickly, you know.
And I'd be ready to read the news, and he'd say, what's the French for such and such a thing? As if I'd know.
Yeah.
But there was one very funny moment when, I mean, because he did get caught in a lot of awkward situations around the studio, they thought they'd give him a job one night and bring in a birthday cake for me. And
As a
bless him.
surprise, yeah.
Is
So
it a
he-
surprise to you as well? They just sort of dumped it on you.
Well, I think because I was the smallest in the family, I was only about 8 at the time,
That's
I think,
right.
and in fact came onto the set and tripped over a camera wire, and the whole gatter went everywhere on your lap,
all,
in the hair.
all over the news script, it was hysterical.
Really? Another Chris Akabuski. I mean, he was... I could be breaking these teeth in now. He made a bit of a mess of it. But, I mean, it's amazing. You do so much. I mean, you look
Listen,
fantastic.
I'm doing it twice a day in Bromley at the minute. Doing
No, your private life. Oh, you're doing panto for twice a day.
No,
so
it's better in Bromley,
if you're
isn't
going
it?
down to Bromley, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see it live. It's
The
always better
Churchill
live.
Theatre.
Talking of seeing, let's have a little look at this clip. Oh. Look at that.
The hair got done, didn't it?
Yeah.
I must say, Noel tried for about 3 years to get me to do this bit, and I eventually gave in.
Get the guns tank ready. She's on her way. Give a nice round of applause there. Gloria Huntington, Michael Eaton. Hello. Who might this fine young lady be, Jimbo?
This is our Sue.
It's our Sue, I know. We've met. I just wanted to let audience know you were. This is Jim's daughter. Let's hear all about you. Fantastic.
What can we say about Jim that couldn't be written in chalk at the side of a dartboard? This ex-deputy headmaster, who first caught her eye on the comedians and went on to score heavily with Bullseye, is an avid jazz fan, a busy after-dinner speaker and university lecturer, a successful author and a top attraction in cabaret. Jim's daughter, stockbroker Sue, works on the Japanese desk of a British merchant bank and was an English teacher in Japan for 2 years. Sue is 26 years old and currently unattached, but takes her beloved teddy bear wherever she goes, be it Beijing, Bangkok or Birmingham. Jim and Sue, it's over to you.
Oh, he dropped you in it. Terrible. He's dropped you in it with the teddy bear.
Absolutely.
What's his name, then?
Teddy.
Teddy the teddy bear.
Original.
How long you had him?
I got it for a christening present off my granddad.
Yeah? Now, you're at the Japanese desk. What does that mean, the Japanese desk? You deal with all the Japanese business of the...
Sort of. I try and persuade people which Japanese companies are a good investment.
Really?
Absolutely.
What, do you can speak Japanese?
Have done.
Say something to me in Japanese, something nice and sexy. Yeah, imagine I'm sexy.
Konnichiwa, Jim-san. O genki desu ka?
Am I? What did that mean? That obviously means it says, hello, Jim, you're extremely handsome and...
Yeah,
yes.
that was exactly it, actually.
Was it?
Nearly.
Oh, not nearly. So I've got German and Japanese and that. Jim, how are you, mate?
I'm fine, thank you, Jim.
I've always wanted to say to you, let's go see what you would have won.
Oh,
You're
yes, you're gonna
so
do-
wicked. That's great, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the only way you can do it. You can't wrap it up. I mean, you've got to show them what they could have won, and you can't just... So you've got to say it.
I always love it when it's a speedboat and they live in the Midlands somewhere miles from the sea and banned from driving.
You've got Trabant in the drive.
And I love it. What do you do for a living? I've been out of work for 25 years. What about that? Round of applause. Let's have a look at a clip of Jim.
Oh, come on.
Yes. That was a Noel Evans gotcha.
Unbelievable. If anybody ever says, do you know about it, I promise you don't know.
You didn't know about that, and you don't know what's going on tonight, do you?
Really, we don't. I promise you, viewers at home, we have no idea.
OK, well, get the kilt ready. Give them a round of applause, Jimbo and Sue Whittaker. Great stuff. Now then, the last game was about food, but what about wine? Here's a fella who knows a lot about wine. He knows more about wine than I used to drink wine. He's still going for it. He's TV's top taster from the food and drink programme, Oz Clarke. Brilliant. What's this guy?
Right, well, wine tasting tonight. Now, the thing about wine tasting is you've got to look, you've got to smell, and you've got to taste. You've got to look. Well, it's very important for looking because you can see whether you've got any wine in your glass. I look, the glass is empty, so I pour wine into it. It's really very simple, this. There we are. Done that. That was why I looked at the glass. Next, smell. Now, I'm swirling this around like this. The reason to do that is to get all the aroma right up off the surface of the wine, right to the neck of the glass there. And I put the schnoz into the glass and a big snort like this. Gooseberries. Gooseberries. It takes me right back to my mother's kitchen when I was a kid. She used to make these wonderful gooseberry pies. Absolutely brilliant. And that's what this wine is like. Very nice. Could do with a bit more custard, but it's very nice other than that. Right. Red wine here. A very easy way to tell red wine from white wine. You put some on your shirt, which I won't bother to do now. Let's have a smell of this. Oh, beautiful smell. I mean, it's wonderful in a red wine like this because you've got that wonderful smell of sort of mint and you've got the sort of coconut and cream and chocolate and you sort of squeeze them all together like this. There's fruit in here as well. You've got... lovely black plums and sort of stewed loganberries. So you get a handful of that and you squeeze them all together like that and you scrunch and you... So you've got absolutely wonderful, wonderful, rich, red, ripe red wine. Better just wipe my hands. Right. Oh, fizz. Love fizz. I always like getting the cork off as fast as possible. 1.5 seconds is my... Ah, no, failed to make it. Oh, not bad, actually, about 2.5 seconds. Right, fizz. Brilliant stuff, this. Ooh, lovely. Look at those bubbles. I love it. Now, this is going to smell delicious, hopefully. It smells of Horlicks. It smells of Horlicks, some Ovaltine. Horlicks. Oh, very weird. It's like Horlicks with bubbles in it. It's actually brilliant. But I tell you what the thing is, those bubbles, they're dancing on the tip of my tongue. They're dancing like the sugar plum fairy in the Nutcracker suite. So true.
Oh, fantastic, mate. Fantastic. Give us a smell then, if you want. Oh, this will take me back. You really make it sound so fascinating. And it's actually the smell... That does smell like all that chocolate and oaky
chocolate and coconut and all those kind of things. Yeah, it's
that's
brilliant.
magic.
I love wines like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and champagne now. I mean, champagne is just really for sort of the wedding, isn't it? It's not really, is it? A good drink now.
Interesting enough, at the moment, it's never been better than it is at the moment.
Well, I picked the wrong time to pack up, didn't I? Well, there we are. What we're going to get our contestants to do now is come along and demonstrate these glasses of wine and talk about the smell and the bouquet and all that. And they've got to try and guess where it's from, and they've got to try and sell the wine to the audience. Not as well as you. You were marvellous.
Oh, thank you.
Ozzy Clark, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get our contestants together. Off you go. Good luck. Thanks, mate.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm a somewhat unusual wine taster because I actually don't want to spit out any of the wine at all. I really want to drink it. I'm going to start off with this. As you can see, one should ordinarily, of course, have a clear glass because that's the only way you can see the quality of the wine. This has been frosted suitably for the generation game. And, of course, Oz would say that you've got to absolutely enjoy the bouquet, etc., etc. Personally, I'm going to go for the taste.
Deep breathe, Lee. Breathe deeply, even. Just testing.
This one actually should be thrown in the bucket, which is just really what I'm going to do now. I would say it's a rather cheap wine.
Not suited to you at all, really?
Not really my taste at all. Sort of like a baby, like a cheap baby sham, really. And that's it. I've probably got no taste whatsoever. None left after this. Your
turn,
Michael.
Right, number 2. A deep, dank forest.
Don't enjoy it too much, Michael.
This actually reminds me of the Lebanese hills. A bit like the Chateau Musar from the Becker Valley. But I think it's probably Italian. There's definitely a fruit there. A blackberry.
Does remind you of your grandmother's blackberry
I think it's
pie.
probably a 1993 from Italy. Maybe.
Wow.
Just a squash, I think. Oh. A very, very bland squash.
Yes. Good nice
one. Slightly Indian, could come from an Indian mountain region. I think it's probably a cold blend of tea.
Absolutely.
What is it?
Smells like it.
It's clear, very clear liquid. Ooh, fruity. Very fruity indeed. So good, in fact, that I've swallowed it. That was, I think, sort of a dry white wine of probably fairly young.
Fairly young. Recent,
Yeah.
this month?
Not quite that young.
No, a bit older than that.
Sort of very young sort of wine.
Yeah.
Look at that fun.
This is cough mixture. Sanderson's throat specific. Brewed in Mansfield. I'm not bothered now. Red wine. Don't spill it on your shoes if you get any. That's enough of that. Go on.
Yes, this one's got an interesting head on it. Malty, yes, very malty.
Malty.
Mm. Some type of fruit juice, fizzy, potentially a fruit beer.
Fruit beer.
Potentially.
Fruit beer.
Potentially fruit beer. Who's yours like? Who's yours? God, that's awful. This one, I've changed my mind about this. It's creosote.
Here we go. OK, I think they all did very well there.
Hang on a minute, Jim. Hang on a minute, Jim. Now, we've been having a bit of a chat up here, you see, and we don't think it's very fair that you've been showing clips of films of, you know, what people did in their past. So we've got a little thing for you to watch on that screen if you'd like to just turn to your right. Have a look at this.
Laughter time next, and to a fellow who's scored the highest mark so far in this series. 117 the other week, and a remarkable show that was too, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy him again tonight. Jim Davidson.
I've never been some lovely acting, and there's been some good acting. It's nice to work with nice actors, you know. A little example of what happened to me. I was working with an actor the other night, and he was so bad, the audience was still booing him while I was on.
We can. After embarrassing me. Right, here we go then. It's Honeyford and Keating. Press your buttons now. See if a bit of Irish luck comes in. Well, is that good? Jim and Sue. There he is. Press your buttons for Jim and Sue, folks. Look at that face. Oh, oh.
Who's winning at the moment? Michael and Gloria have 12, but Sue and Jim are just ahead with 16.
Just ahead. On to Christmas game number 4. We're about to hear a medley of some well-known Christmas carols, OK? Lovely Christmas carols. Now, one half of the contestants are going to have the Emerson, Lake and Palmer album Full Blast in their eardrums that all bang at the head in the morning hangover. And the other one has got to draw what the Christmas carol is on the paper. Right, Gloria said, I can't draw anything at all. I'm not going to be able to do this. All right, and you've got to guess, OK? So it's the carol, drawings, write it down. This can be great fun. It's my pleasure to introduce choristers from the St Mary's Choir School in Reigate. There they are. OK, have you got an answer, Sally?
We do have an answer.
What have you got?
Well, we've got an excellent picture, and we have Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
Yes, very good. 2 points. 2 points for that. And we've got a bit of a trick picture. What's that?
Well, that's my angel. And this was supposed to be an ear like hark.
That's a hark, is it? We've got Hark the Herald Angels Sing, so 2 points as well. Excellent. Let's have our next carol, please, sir. What's happening around there?
Come and have a look at this. Just come and have a look at this. But it was obviously good because they're on the same wavelength because they've got while shepherds watch their flock. Shepherds? So that'll be
OK,
it.
that's 2 points. Now, we've got a man with a bent fishing rod. It's actually a 21 pound...
No, this is his staff.
That's his staff. What are these, then?
Well, they were supposed to be sheep, but they're more like pigs.
Pigs, and what are these? Watching.
Eyes.
Eyes watching the pigs with the bent fishing rod. Well, it's obviously quite good because we've actually got away in a manger. So nothing there. Let's have carol number 3, please.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, and virgin and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Lovely. OK.
Hang on.
Hang on. What have you rubbed out?
Nothing. Right. Oh, look, we've got Silent Night.
Well, very good. 2 points. Gloria, just talk us through this. It's, I can see a man whistling
No,
and
he's
with a banana.
asleep. This is a man asleep, very silent.
Oh, that's absolutely wonderful. We've got Ding Dong Merrily On Night. No, we've actually got Silent Night. I was joking there. Silent Night. Well done, 2 points. And the next one, please.
Last looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightish on the moon at night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel.
OK, have you got an answer around there?
Right, OK, we've got Good King Wenceslas, and we've got, and Good King Wenceslas, so we've got the points.
Very good, very good. Well, we've got Zippy in a hat. We've got Zippy in a hat. And what's this? What's this?
That's for good.
Good. King.
King.
And what's this?
Well, I couldn't think of Wenceslas. Looked.
He looked out there. Well, would you believe it? Good King Wenceslas. How about that? Right, let's have our last one, please, sir, Maestro.
Ding dong merrily on high, in heaven the bells are ringing. Ding dong merrily the skies rimmed with angels singing. Gloria Hosanna in excelsis.
Hey, this is not give us a clue, you know, mate. Yes, right. Here we go. What you got then, Jimbo?
We've got Ding Dong Merrily On High, thank you.
Yes. And we've got Ding Dong Merrily On High as well. Ding Dong. OK. Now then, that's 2 points each. We'll add them up a bit later, but not before we say goodbye and a very Merry Christmas to the Maestro and the kids of Reigate St Mary's Choir School. Look at our lovely choir boys up there. Now then, let's stick your pictures up and have a look at the old votes.
Well, you can see Michael and Gloria have 20, but Sue and Jim have done brilliantly with 26.
Yes! Come on then. That's smashing. Well, you're through. You've now got to work out who's going to do what. If you've got the final to get through yet, you know, it doesn't end yet. Gloria.
Jim, thank you very much.
Good luck, darling. Good luck down in Bromley with your pantomime. Take care of yourself.
And
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
You've got a little prezzy. What's the prezzy?
Prezzy.
Well, they'll each take home a genuine Christmas Carol picture. And, of course, the champagne.
Look at this, and a little drop of bubbly.
Like the cheap baby show.
Bye-bye, darling. All the best. Give him a nice round of applause. Gloria Honeyford, Michael Keating. All right, then. Go on, then. Off you go. Over there.
Right, Joe.
Have a few beers for me. Right, let's finish the frolics with a bit of festive fun. Yes, kiddies, it's Christmas time at the Panto Academy. Hello, boys and girls. I'm that naughty boy called Buttons. Of course, Buttons is not my real name. Buttons is only the name I use for the pantomime. My real name's Puss in Boots. Well, I can't stand here talking to you on the telly because I'm late for school, and so are you. Kids will come along with me to the Panto Academy. Bless your buttons, there's bound to be hanky panky. Our school teacher's really sweet, even sweeter than shredded wheat. Gorgeous bodies and two big feet. Widow Twanky.
Eat your heart out, Danny. I'm Widow Twanky, school teacher extraordinaire and washerwoman to the trade. You've probably seen my ad in the Panto Times. Mrs. Twanky wants watching. Now, who am I expecting today? Oh, yes, it's Little Red Riding Hood and Little Bo Peep.
Little Bo Peep, and I've lost my sheep. They've all run away and hid.
Don't call the cops. They're now lamb chops at Tesco's. 2 for a quid.
Oh, a nice round of applause. Go and find your places. Now, who's next? Oh, yes, it's Dick Whittington and that most gorgeous creature in the whole of Pantoland, Cinderella. You're a big girl for 12.
I'm sweet Cinderella. I look like a fella, but I love this strange young boy.
She's chased me all spring because she's only after one thing.
I'm after his cuddly toy.
Well, that deserves a ripple. Very nice. Yes, go and say, find good places. Yes, and now, who's last on the list? Oh, it's that naughty boy Buttons and the bandit of Sherwood Forest.
Upon the tree.
He's quite a funny fella, 'cause he's got some funny walk and bumps where bumps just ain't supposed to be. All together,
Robin Hood, Robin Hood, fighting here and there. Robin Hood looking good.
With muscles everywhere. Where do you camp?
In Cricklewood.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Sit down, pay attention. The first lesson is history. Where was the Magna Carta signed?
At the bottom.
Where was Anne Boleyn beheaded?
Just under a chin.
Why did William the Conqueror stop conquering?
He ran out of conkers.
Who said that?
He did.
Naughty children, now say after me, I'm stupid.
You're stupid.
Hold your tongues.
You're stupid.
One more old panto gag like that, and I'll give you all your bums a smack.
Oh, no, you won't.
Oh, yes, I will.
How do we get on, miss? I'm usually in bed by now.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, she is. Right, geography. Where are the Andes?
At the end of your visties.
Where is Hadrian's Wall?
Round Adrian's house.
What was that?
Where what?
Who said that?
He did.
Now, I'll ask you one final question before I finally give up show business. Can you tell me, what do you call a Chinese girl with a food mixer on her head?
Blender.
Who said that?
He did.
Now then, children, I shall I shall summon up a fairy, so let us all be quiet.
Thank you.
Are you there, Fairy Peas Blossom?
I've been stuck up a tree in Trafalgar Square with a Christmas light like flickers. And what did I get? Been stuck up there?
Red cheeks and prickly knickers!
Who said that?
Oh, don't start that here all night. Now, could you conjure up a nice little song sheet for a sing-song, sweetie?
No problem, Prish. Song sheet, come on down.
Let's go and see what we would have sung.
See, you can't get the fairies these days. Now then, I shall have to do it myself. Here we go.
Oh. Yes, boys and girls, it's time for Sing-Along a Gen Game! Yes!
Jingle bells, kids all sing and shout. From Macclesfield to Tunbridge Wells, let it all hang out. Oh, just you wait, oh what great feelings will be found when we sing that brings us on the old convoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Roy Barraclough and Bella Embers! Right, now it's time to decide who goes through the perusal, the goodies on the conveyor belt, and possibly win that big, big prize for the whole of the studio audience. Now then, if you think Chris and Monica were the best performers, press your red buttons. If you think Jim and Sue were better, press your green buttons, OK? You all know what the score is. You've got 10 seconds. You can change your mind. Press your buttons now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're through. Now you've got a word now. Who's done it? Oh, well, darling.
Good, buddy. Cheers, mate.
You've been a great sport, and we're not great sports, I should. Frank, what have we got as a little token?
Jim, they've won a case of Christmas wines.
Wow! Yes, a case of off you go with old Robin Hood. Give a round of applause, Chris and Monica. Now then.
Now, the worm has turned. Who's going to do it? You want to gamble all those prizes, all that stuff you got to gamble now. You've got to get 15 things. Studio audience, they're all counting on you. Very nervous. Right, you want to keep what you got. Who's going to do it?
We've had a lovely day, Jim.
Lovely day.
I think we're gonna have a go for it.
You're going to have a go for it.
Yeah.
You're going to have a go for it.
I'll do it.
All right, Sue, you go over there then and have a bit of Pink Floyd. Let's go and see what he could have won.
All right. Right, OK, folks, if you don't know this bit, you're already dead. Slight twist in this one. Hit it, Frank.
A cuddly brown bear. A cuddly St. Bernard dog. A cuddly Father Christmas. A cuddly elephant. A cuddly hedgehog. A cuddly lion. A cuddly spaniel. A cuddly Christmas cat. A cuddly frog. A cuddly duck. A cuddly panda. Cuddly his and hers bears. A cuddly hippo. A cuddly polar bear. A cuddly gorilla. A cuddly tiger. A cuddly hare. A cuddly mummy rabbit. A cuddly cow. And finally, a cuddly raccoon.
There we go. What do you think of Jim? Now then, 20 cuddly toys there.
Yeah.
All right, you've only got to remember 15 of them.
Yeah.
And when you get to 15, you
Yeah.
get the bonus prize for everyone in the audience, OK?
No pressure, Jim.
No pressure at all. Slight change, though. Because they're involved, they can't shout out what it is like they normally do. But you're not on your own, because they can make the noise of the animals that the cuddly toys... You've got
5 seconds.
45 seconds. Good luck. Your time starts now.
Teddy bear, porcupine, 2 Father Christmases, lion, raccoon, gorilla, elephant, Old English sheepdog, frog, Kermit frog, how is that? Gorilla, a cow, a dog, another dog, there were 2 dogs, Old English sheepdog, a cat, there was a white cat, a polar bear, a raccoon, how many have I got?
2 more.
What?
2 more.
2 Father Christmases. Hedgehog.
Father Christmas.
Father Christmas. I've got Father Christmas. 2 hedgehogs.
Let's see what everybody's won.
Tonight's sensational star prize for each and every member of the studio audience is a cross-channel ferry trip. Yes, each one of you and your car are going on a return trip from Dover to Calais. Merry Christmas from the Generation Game.
Now, how do you follow that? Well, here's how you follow that. Ladies and gentlemen, the fantastic Roy Wood Big Band.
When the snowman brings the snow, when he just right back to know, it's put a great big smile on somebody's face. If you jump into your bed, quickly cover up your head. Don't you like the dark? You know the sweet Santa Claus is on the way. Well, I wish it could be Christmas every day. When the kids start singing and the band begins to play. Oh, I wish it could be Christmas every day. So let the bells ring out for Christmas. Okay, you lots, take it. Well, I wish